Hello students and welcome to speech class. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you an overview of the class and I'm going to tell you what you need to do to get started. So you're off to a good start if you're watching this video, because this is the first thing that you should be doing is watching this video, and so make sure that that is something that you do throughout this entire semester. There's a lot of videos, there's a lot of resources, there's a lot of information. I'm going to show you where that is, and so make sure that you are taking advantage and utilizing these resources, and you will be very successful in this class. My second tip for you with this is to make sure that you communicate with me. I'm very hands-on in the class, and so you want to make sure that you always check for feedback. I grade quickly. You check the forums, I respond quickly, and that you are in communication with me. This is an 8-week class, so it is fast-paced. I do expect you to log on every day during the week. I do not log on during the weekend. That doesn't mean that you can't log in and get work done, do what you need to do, but I do expect you to log in every day. If nothing else, at least to check for updates. I update the class. I will be posting videos like what you see here, and I'll post them here so that this is where you will check for updates. So let me go through and give you a run through, and then I'll tell you what you need to do to get started. So you will find the syllabus here. You can click here to find the policies and procedures of the class. Right here you can find due dates. I post due dates here, and I also will post them, and I'll fill in these blanks for every unit that we do. I'll put the due dates in there. Our due dates are due by noon Central Standard Time, not midnight. When you do forums, when you post to forums, your responses to your peers are midnight, but main posts are always due by noon. All of your assignments are due by noon. So make sure that you are cognizant of that. So you have right here are our course outcomes and learning objectives. You can see what I'm wanting you to do and what I'm wanting you to get out of this class. My purpose for this class is not for you to just be able to get up in front of a classroom and speak well. It is for you to be more confident speaking in all sorts of situations. And so you can see there what we're going to be working on. Let me go back here. Right here, you'll want to make sure that you read these important FAQs right here. It talks about, memorization. Are you allowed to read your speeches? No, you cannot. You cannot take your phone up with you. You have to create a note card. A note card, not your full speech, but a note card, because you're going to have a level of memorization. That's a very large component of this class. I don't expect you to memorize verbatim. I'm not going to ask you for that. That is why we do outlines, and I expect you to follow the outlines, but I'm not grading you on a verbatim thing. We have one assignment that deals with memorization verbatim, and I'll show you that in a minute. But how do you dress for a speech? Don't dress down. Make sure that you are dressing for the occasion. But this talks about all of the things that you're going to need. Can I stand up for my speeches? Where can I film? The YouTube account. Do I need a YouTube account? There's a link that you can click on how to get that set up. How to get in touch with me, technical skills. I can keep going here, but this is important that you go over here. Go over this FAQ forum. Right here, this last one talks about showing your ID. I have to verify your identity, and so on that first speaking assignment, on your introduction speech, you are going to show me your ID. So you can just hold it up, and you can cover up any important information. Just hold it up next to you. You only have to do this once. So after the introduction speech, after the first speaking assignment, I'll verify identity. You hold up your ID. It can be a school ID. It can be a driver's license, any sort of formal ID. You can just hold it up so I can verify identity. Again, you only have to do that once. So we have 5 units, so we have an introduction speech. You'll see we have discussions. Your first speech will be posted in a discussion. The directions are there. And then where you see the assignment thing right here, this is where I will post your grade for that. Under every unit, I'm not going to go through and give an overview of every assignment because I have done that. Under each unit here, you'll see Unit 1 video overview. You'll see that I've given you right here, similar to this video, I've given just this unit further directions, clarification, and to show you where everything is. You go down to Unit 2, I've done the same thing. There's a video overview of me explaining what we're going to be doing. So make sure you do that for each one because that walks you through it. So each unit will also have a textbook. I say that, a textbook. The green book's right here, so you can click on those and you'll see the different chapters in your book. So like I said, we have, you can scroll through and see, we have 5 units. Not 6, I'll change that, but Unit 5. That will be, go back up here. That will be what we do in this class. I do not add assignments. I do not take away. What you see is what you get. It's all there posted. I'm not opposed to you working ahead, but you have to make sure that you let me know if you've submitted an assignment early. You need to let me know if you've resubmitted an assignment. But I've walked through, I've given video lessons and information on all of the assignments. It's just imperative that you make sure that you read those, look at those, and go through all of the resources that are available. So, how do you get started? The very first thing that I would do after you watch this video, you're going to need to look at the syllabus, and you're going to need to look over the FAQs, and then you're going to need to take this quiz right here. This quiz is only to see if you've gone through the class. It is how I'm going to verify attendance. It's not about speech. It's about the structure of this class. So it'll ask you questions on, how many times can you submit an outline? What do you need to wear? How do you communicate with me? All of those things, that will be what that quiz is about. You need to take this right off the bat. So that will be one of the first things that you will need to do. Once the quiz closes, it closes, so make sure that you get that done. Then you can come down here to Unit 1. The very first thing you'll do in Unit 1 is click here, and I want you to watch this video as it will explain everything. So that's going to be the very first thing you do and how you get started. So you will need to make sure that you have something to record your speeches with, that you can use your phone, and I've given information in each unit on how to do that. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't hesitate to reach out for any reason. I'll help you no matter how big, how small, and let's have a good 8 weeks.